I'm here to do a reading live. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for some class watchers. So I'm going to start off the reading. If you're new to my channel, it's on intuitive messages, and then we'll start with the tarot reading. So for this month of September, I feel like there's like an ego battle going on between two parties. You could be dealing with the dick sign. I think that Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or they may have these signs prominently in their chart, but these are thick, stubborn signs, so they don't bend or change, or unless they're being forced to. And usually, the universe, anytime they're trying to implement any changes to these thick signs, they get hit with the tower moment. So yeah. So anyway, intuitively, I feel like there is a lot of unspoken wounds that you have not communicated to others, or you yourself have made yourself forget that it had even occurred. I feel like there's someone that keeps triggering certain behaviors, or someone that keeps triggering your past, and there's a role that you play that you're not so proud of, or vice versa. I feel like a lot of what is going on, I feel like a lot of this could be avoided if there is proper communication. Learning how to communicate with one another. Learn each other. I feel like someone guard is down, and there is a lot. Hey, Champagne C, how are you? There is this fear. Enzo, hold on, give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry, you guys. So, back to what I was saying for you. I feel like there's someone here that has gone through a lot, and now that there is a lot of fear, and fear is causing anxiety in regards to you actually being vulnerable. I feel like someone here is not comfortable being vulnerable, or expressing, or even communicating with how you feel. Um, I feel like it's easier for you to shut this down with your ego than it is with your emotions. Someone here is scared to fall in love. Someone here is really scared of missing out on the opportunity to as well. So I'm feeling like people are just, when it came to your reading, I felt like people are just making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, but no one's really addressing the core issues. Why is there this miscommunication? What parts are we taking place, and what can we do to avoid the avoidable? Because I don't feel like it is anything that you guys cannot work past. I feel like it's simple, but someone's ego is completely more important than the relationship itself, and that's where conflict comes in. So let's start your reading. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands as your overall energy. All right, so here you have someone who has been single for quite some time and does not like to be controlled, while someone who is controllable or wants to control, who's completely stable, focused on home life, tradition, two parties here are not seeing eye to eye. But I feel like they're not seeing eye to eye because one chooses to just has this mentality of my way or the highway, while the other person's just like, fine, like I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm just gonna go on my merry way. You can't stop me. But if it's this way, you see the person for how you see them and how you love them, it's easier for you guys to communicate and meet on common grounds. You get to value this person's indifferences, and you get to value this person's indifferences too as well. Seeing someone may have more tattoos than the other. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So obviously there's no communication whatsoever, whatnot, right now, and you're spying on this person while this person's spying on you. It's showing two horses here, and it's only one person that's visible while the other person's not, and I feel like that's you, Leo. And then the Four of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have that you're jumping the gun. You're making your own conclusions without asking questions, without having proper communication. So two parties here are assuming, but they're making assumptions without communicating. Go to the main source. That's what I'm hearing. Six of Swords. So as you're staying stuck in your head, Leo, making assumptions, someone else is leaving. And this could have been an ongoing cycle. I feel like there is strong love and strong attraction here between both parties. And the only reason why I'm saying both parties, because the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles immediately drew out. Ten of Swords. Someone's leaving because someone feels like they were more invested in the relationship than the other. And I feel like this is where the miscommunication is coming in, because you both are evenly invested in this relationship. But you're not seeing eye to eye. Someone here is so focused on what they're providing, what they're bringing to the table, not appreciating what the other person is doing too as well. But these could be traits that could have stemmed from early childhood, with your mother and your father not appreciating one another. So bringing this to the doorfront definitely took a toll on this relationship. So we have the Star card, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well with the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So with the Star, obviously someone sees you as a star. You are the star of the zodiac. You are the sun. So it doesn't matter how many relationships this person has been in, And it's funny because I'm seeing 7 and I'm seeing 7 again here. So there's 7 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm seeing 7 stars here. 7 of Pentacles. And it's just like both of you want to work with one another. Another person feels like it's so good to be true that I have this person. There's no way I even had this person around me. There's no way. Someone sees you as a high, like a hot, a big catch. So is the other person. So in the beginning of the relationship, you know, you both love each other, but you're not seeing eye to eye. It's just like one person is looking upwards while the other person's looking downwards. You both love each other, but you're not loving the way, or loving, you haven't established a love language. There we go. You need to learn how to communicate, and I feel like your love language is what you do and what this person does are two completely different things in the way that you express to one another. So we have the King of Swords, which is your opposite sign, Aquarian energy. So someone's being extremely harsh with their words and holding on to their finances, holding on to their heart, their earnings, or whatever they feel like is valuable. I feel like this is you, Leo, where you're just guarding your heart. You're scared of being loved, so that it's easier for you to hold on and put restrictions on everyone and control everything, just because you're scared of, hey Deanna D, you're scared of just really getting hurt. And then you have the Emperor coming in with the 6 of Pentacles. So someone's completely headstrong and they want to mediate, but how can you mediate with, because the Emperor is not a mediator. The Emperor is someone who calls the shots. So you have the Emperor and the King of Swords trying to meet on common grounds. There's no way in hell two parties like this are going to meet on common grounds. It's just like two very egotistical people here that are in a relationship. One wants to control while the other one rules by order, and two parties here have forgotten why they even came intertwined in the beginning. Someone completely forgot as to the reason why they fell in love. 6 of Pentacles. So now we have to meet on common grounds. We're trying to meet on common grounds, but both parties here are not budging. So we had the Death card and the 10 of Wands. So this is strong Scorpio energy, and the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So someone here needs to let go of their ego. Someone needs to let go of what has worked in your past will not work in this relationship. So you need to stop manifesting your past into this current relationship, and you need to become one with your past. I feel like strong therapy would be a huge help in this relationship or whatever situationship that you find yourself in. But I feel like there's not a love language established. So you guys are constantly making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up. But stop the breaking up. Just stop the breaking up. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Swords with the 4 of Swords. So we have the Tower card exactly in the King of Cups. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Mars, Aries energy. So, and you have Aries, the Emperor here. You have the stars, you know, Aquarian energy, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio energy. Yeah, there are a lot of Mars energy here, but also your alter ego too, which is your Aquarian energy. Someone here is really holding on to their heart. The King of Cups does not express how they feel all the time. They love, but they won't let you, they won't express it. This is the type of person that has a straight up poker face. You won't know their next moves, and this is how someone's seeing you as a King of Cups. You're not expressing on how you feel about a person is bringing the Tower moment, because no one can understand what you're not saying. Oh, thank you, Deanna D. Thank you. No one's really communicating here, and it's sad because two parties here want to be with one another, but someone here is just really scared of falling in love or being in love, laying their whole heart out in the table because of your past. I feel like your past really messed you up in many ways, that you have a hard time in trusting people. So what's coming in between the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords is the Hermit and the Six of Wands. So someone's definitely going to leave out victorious. Someone here is definitely moving on to calmer waters because they're tired of trying to express or trying to get you to see the bigger picture, when all your focus is on remaining in control, and whatever control that you feel like gives you that satisfaction or that comfort. And the Hermit, definitely two people are going on their merry ways. The Hermit here, someone needs to really go through a path of healing, educating themselves, self-meditation here, self-control, really open up those unknown wounds, because I feel like there is a lot of past traumas that you yourself have not come to terms with, and it's easier for you to forget that they had even occurred than it is for you to really acknowledge them. And the Six of Wands, someone's going on their merry way. And I feel like whoever is leaving could have been the person that could provide you a family, or has a family of their own, and they just wanted you, or they're constantly on the go, so it's easier. You may perceive it as it being easier for this person to just dip out and go, but they have families that you probably were around. They brought you to the home because they saw the potential. All right, so we have the moon coming between the star and the Seven of Pentacles, as well as the Six of Swords again. So there's fear as you're looking up at someone as the star, or someone's looking up at you as a star, which you are the sun, you are a star. So someone's looking at you, wishing and loving you, and wishing and so happy that they even have you. There's fear here. Am I good enough? Am I not good enough? Will I meet this person's standards? I feel like here, two people, like this is one person questioning whether or not if they're good or if they're not good. Like they're trying to perfect their imperfections just so that you can look at them the same way that they look at you. And they feel like they're not good enough because you're not expressing on how you feel. So we have the Six of Swords. So it's easier for you to work or invest in something else because you just want to avoid the conflict, or you just want to avoid someone telling you exactly what is going on. And what flew out was the World card. So it's easier for you to avoid this type of conflict because you know this type of person, when shit hits the fan, they're definitely going to address you in a manner that you yourself do not want to be addressed. Alright, so we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in between the King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So there's a divine union. This is definitely a divine union between two people here. So what you interpret this person as being as a Queen of Wands, had you given this person the time and day and really looked at all their imperfections and loved them for who they are, you would have realized that this was your direct counterpart. And that the universe was definitely working with you to bring this union to God. All right, baby, I'll be right there. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you, baby. No way you're eating 2 ice creams right after having pasta. Sorry, you guys. So, coming with the King of Swords, again, like I said, is the Lovers, strong Gemini, and the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's just, you're still like cutthroating at this person, and now that this person's really trying to show you who they are, it's like you're still cutting at this person. You're coming at this person so aggressively because you're scared of what you have to lose. And if you look a little bit wiser and with less aggression, you'll realize that this is your soulmate. This is your divine counterpart that the union, that the world has placed in front of you. You prayed and prayed and prayed, and the universe is like, here he or she is. And still, it's easier for you to dismiss than to address. Sorry. So I have the Emperor. Sorry. Hey, Anna Hayes. How are you? Oh, thank you. The Emperor. Have the Page of Wands. So someone here, I feel like whoever this Emperor energy is could be someone that has children or childlike tendencies or behavior, or that just their aura in general is very innocent and very pure, and all they want to do is just ignite a fire with you. That's deep. They want to ignite a fire with you. We have the 8 of Pentacles coming between the Emperor and the 6 of Pentacles. So as someone here is trying to look their best, you're still not giving them the time or day, because you're focused on your finances and you're focused on school, or you're focused on your business, or whatever it is that has your attention, where you see that it will bring you success. That's where you're choosing to invest your time in. 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like there's a lot of conflict because, or this could be conflict within your home. Just seeing with the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles being right next to each other, you could be a type of person that you could have ADHD, where you have to work on certain things at a certain time, or one thing at a time, and you're needed in so many other areas, but your main focus is to finish one objective at a time. So there could be chaos in your home in regards to how you manage your time. Someone in your family, besides this relationship, someone in your family could really need your input and really need your advice, or really need your comfort, or just your love, your presence in general. Because I'm hearing someone saying, I just need my little brother, my little sister. I need my best friend when we were younger. I need that person around me because I miss them. And the frustration's coming out because no matter what they say or do, your mind is so focused on this. So someone in your family could be playing the mediator in this chaos that you have going on in your door front, which could be something that you're projecting your frustration out on a relationship, if you are in a relationship. You have the 7 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So as you're trying to manifest, so coming in between the Death card and the 10 of Wands, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So now you're coming in terms with your past. You're letting go of what is creating the hurt. Whatever you're holding on to hurt, whatever the hurt is, you're letting that go because you're projecting onto others and those that you really love and care about here. And also, too, there could be issues in regards to a family, your mother and your father, too, as well, because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands could be someone, a stay-at-home mom. King of Pentacles could be, like, a working father, head of the household type of idea or whatnot. But I mean, with the Lovers cards here, you guys are not going anywhere. You guys might as well just make up, stop breaking up, and just learn how to communicate. Because there's love here, and people are just not communicating the right way. Seven of Pentacles, though, you're working on your finances. You're trying to start from the ground up, but you're seeing that your abundance is not coming in as fast as you'd want it to be. You have too much high expectations. You feel like once you lay down the burdens and once you come into terms with, your past or whatever traumas you have experienced, like, you're gonna come out and just everything's gonna come flying to you. Like, no, practice patience. You gotta work for it. Still, we don't give freebies out here. That's what the universe is saying. We don't give out freebies. It's either you buy one, get one. And the Page of Pentacles, work hard. Money will start coming in. Abundance will start coming in, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins a race. You get the Four of Wands. You get the stability and the structure that you so desire with the Ten of Pentacles too as well. You get your happy ending. So learning how to communicate and learning how to compromise and letting go of strong ego traits. You cannot control everything. And it's clear as day, someone has not severe, but someone has ADHD or an attention deficiency or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. I just feel like you're trying to work on things as best as you can, left and right, and it's just like one thing at a time. Can't take it all. All right, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Express yourself. Learn to communicate, because this is what you're not doing, and this is what is going on. You're getting hit with the Tower. To learn how to communicate, avoid the avoidable. You'll be surprised by you just saying certain things, and also watching how you speak to others. Yeah, who or what is triggering you? Someone here is triggering you, and I kept having a strong feeling if that was going on. You got parties here are triggering one another left and right. And I feel like this could be something that's stemming from your father, your mother relationship. But expressing on how you feel, what you don't like, what you do like. If there's anything that's questionable, you ask a question. You'll be surprised. Just as long as you even verbalize these wordings, these concerns, be surprised on where it gets you. And mirroring who or what is triggering you is just like, there are things here. Could be the way that this person moves, or the way this person dresses, or the way that this person even speaks or carries himself, that it may make you fall back into a way of your past where you were completely insecure about yourself, and you're projecting your insecurities onto this person. But meanwhile, this person could just be a free spirit. Queen of Wands is someone who's highly intuitive, who could be in the occult, witchcraft and whatnot, but this is someone who is highly spiritual and very gifted too as well. So you may be interpreting this person's free ways as being promiscuous when it's really not. Their protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. You have to cut the cords with your past. You have to come in terms with your past, with the phases. You're going through a lot of phases in your life right now. It's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. You're going through a lot of phases in an awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So it's a newer and better version of yourself, but you got to want this for yourself. No one else is going to change you but yourself. You got to know the changes that you have to charge up against and just complete. Pillar of light, your vibrations rising. You are the oracle. And I feel like in the past, you could have been surrounded with a lot of people that just kept using you, wanting so much of you, and you just find yourself not being able to handle a lot of other people's responsibilities because your aura is so bright. You're so innocent. And someone probably in your past tainted your innocence. But just because they did that, it's not going to mask or give away your aura. You're still going to be an oracle, so you will rise above this. Just know that you can overcome anything that you choose and want to. So Thank you for coming. All right, you guys, this has been your reading, Leo. I hope you guys enjoyed. And Deanna D, I'm so happy you came. I wasn't expecting that. All right, I love you guys, and thank you for coming in. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if the reading did resonate with you guys. If it did not resonate, it wasn't for you. Okay? Aw, thank you. All right, I love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.